courtroom, Camille, and everybody's watching. And so the jurors are watching everything. But you've also got cameras that are watching, and you walk out and you get hit with a question like that. Of course, you're his attorney, you're not dating Johnny Depp. But
I was not. And I'm not currently.
So what is that like? It's like all of a sudden you're, and look, I think that, you know, this is a very delicate thing for all of us. I'm an advocate for sexual assault victims. I still do that pro bono. We were both sexual assault prosecutors for a long time. Part of it, it's a really tough thing because we want to be sympathetic towards somebody that is alleged sexual assault.
Of course.
Right up until the point that you make a subjective determination that they're not telling the truth, because then that person is really undermining women that are coming forward reporting sexual assault.
Real victims.
So there's another famous adage, and again, I always mix up my founding fathers. Might have been John Adams this time, but there's a quote about cross-examination. It said the single greatest barometer of truth is cross-examination. Okay, so here you are, America's watching, you do this cross-examination, you walk out of a courtroom, you're hit with a question like that. What is that like?
Bizarre. I mean, like Kristen, I'm a really private, normal person in the sense that I didn't become a lawyer to be famous, or I don't even know what that means, to be famous, but I became a lawyer because there's a lot of us, especially in the state of California, which is where I practice, but it was bizarre, and we actually had a gag order. We could not give comments, interviews to anyone while on court property. And so that's why I'm just sitting there like, I really wanted to say, of course I'm not, and that's unethical. I can't even if I wanted to date Johnny Depp, I can't. I'm his lawyer, and you know, that's unethical, and it's frankly a bit sexist to ask me that. You know, I'm a woman. Well, I don't think you'd be asking Ben Chu if he was dating Johnny Depp. That question was directed at me, but I know that the fans, especially of Johnny, they love a love story, right? And they were cheering him on, and they saw that these accusations were really wearing on him, and I think they wanted him to be okay, and they wanted him to be that lovable and to be taken care of. And I understand where the accusations maybe came from, but I can assure you I was not dating Johnny Depp. He was not dating anyone on our team. And you know, it's I think part of the job, especially with trial by media that we're all seeing these days, and the public responding to what they're seeing in courtrooms across the country. And it's part of the job, I guess, that we have to deal with.